called handcuffs.
Why?
And those are called cop cars.
Why?
And the only reason they're in front of me is because these gentlemen know I'm not going to do anything to them.
That is true.
What do you mean arrested for? Tell me.
The body found at Cathedral Canyon and caused it.
A body was that?
He's not kidding.
I killed a pedophile instead of letting the cops handle it.
Oh dear God, that was stupid.
A simple explanation for a horrifying reality. But what Brad told his mother was only a fraction of the truth. What lay ahead was one of the most brutal investigations Las Vegas had seen in years.
Leave it there, leave it there, leave it there, leave it there.
And as detectives began pulling at the threads of Brad's story, they would make a series of disturbing discoveries.
We have reason to believe that boy may or may not have issues.
Nightstick, like a hammer axe type thing, kind of blow towards, like touching them here and there with that, just poking them with a knife here and there, like the heads, you know, with this thing, like the hammer, the nightstick, just shit like that. Cut them, burn them, I'll say. It was like a movie.
Starting with the fact that Brad was not acting alone.
Did it ever cross your mind that she might
Be playing me?
No, might be recording you? Might have audio recording of the entire beating at the gun range and the things you say?
On the morning of August 1st, 2021, an emergency call leads Nye County deputies to Cathedral Canyon, a remote stretch of desert outside Las Vegas. A passerby reported hearing gunshots echoing through the quiet canyon, noticing a strange vehicle parked up at the ridge. But when he went to investigate, he saw something covered in a blue tarp. Climbing down into the gorge, deputies make a horrifying discovery.
Up with it. Looked like a bullet hole in his ass.
What responders find at the bottom of the canyon isn't just a homicide. It is the grim aftermath of a long and brutal execution. What happened to the victim was far more than just a fatal gunshot wound. His body bore the marks of unimaginable torture. He had been savagely beaten, subjected to agonizing chemical burns, and shot multiple times before being cast into the gorge. Following an autopsy, the body was officially identified. It belonged to 27-year-old Roy Jaggers. Desperate for answers, detectives turn to Roy's family. But before they can uncover a motive, they have to deliver the heartbreaking news that will break a mother's heart forever.
What happened?
Oh, hi, Catherine.
Hi.
I'm sorry, why?
Because we're doing an investigation.
On what? What happened?
We're trying to identify where he is.
We don't know. We've been trying to get his phone.
We've been trying to reach him for 2 days.
Okay.
So
Does he live here with you?
Yes.
Okay. And when was the last time you saw him?
She
Friday?
spent the weekend with me.
Okay.
The kids in there, I guess, was last night.
Yeah.
Okay. You said the kids,
Or her
My niece and nephew.
nieces.
not his children.
No. My niece and nephew.
So we're conducting a homicide investigation. We believe that your son is our homicide victim.
No!
Victim?
No!
Yeah.
No!
Cass.
Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go inside?
She ain't going to panic attack.
Okay.
Cass, breathe. Breathe.
You guys have radios?
Breathe. Cass. Yeah, breathe.
Radios?
Nye County?
Yeah.
How do you get out there?
No.
Cass.
Take a deep breath. Relax. Enough that we can talk to you so we can try to... We need you to help cooperate with us so we can try to figure it out.
What do I do?
Hey, listen.
What do I do?
I need you to calm down, first of all, so that we can talk, okay? Okay. Take a deep breath. Relax.
Do you can I identify him? I want to, you got to verify, please.
We'll let you, okay? We'll let you. It's not a pleasant picture for you to look at, though. Okay?
It's my baby. I
I
got to
understand
verify.
that, but it's not a good picture. I'm warning you ahead of time, okay?
Jerry, here.
I'll let you look
Okay.
at it, okay?
Okay.
Do you want to sit in the car at all?
That's my son, too.
I'd let him do it at the coroner's office. Coroner's office to do that.
Yeah, well, we need to identify if it's code. is him?
See.
It's my son.
Okay.
Can I see, please?
Yeah,
This is
of
my
course.
son, too.
Yeah.
Roy's parents describe him as a hard-working young man who constantly worked multiple jobs. Incredibly talented as a musician and a black belt in martial arts, Roy still made it a priority to help his neighbors, frequently stepping up to babysit whenever they asked.
Do you know where he was, where he went to? We need to
He
figure out
was
who
okay.
did this.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
That apartment right down at the bottom right.
Okay.
He was both there.
Slow
He
down.
was over there from 10:30 to midnight smoking.
Come here.
He was over there smoking weed.
Oh, yeah. He left there. I haven't seen him since.
What time did he
He doesn't
leave
have a
there?
car. How get out of town? How did he get out of town?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. What time do you think he left there?
She said midnight.
She said midnight?
Yeah.
And who is she?
She's a user.
A friend.
Yeah. Okay.
His friend, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, what's her name?
Yeah.
Do you know her name?
Heather. I don't know. Don't know.
And he left at midnight, yes, meaning or this morning?
Yeah.
Last night sometime?
Yeah.
Investigators discover that the night before his disappearance, Roy went to help a friend, a neighbor named Heather Pate, whose children he often watched. Needing a timeline, officers head over to pay her a visit.
Trying to locate Roy, and we heard rumor that you may have seen him last.
Yeah, I saw him last night. He came over, smoked a bowl, we hung out, and then he left. And messaged me probably about midnight, said that he hit me up today, and I never heard from him.
Do you know about what time he left?
I want to say it was close to like 10:30.
Okay. And who did he leave with?
He was by himself, as far as I know.
Did he leave in a car, on a bike?
He walks.
He walks.
Yeah.
And when he texted you at midnight, what did that text say? Can you get your phone so we can actually see it? Thank you.
Yeah, so, and then I messaged him
So this
again
was today after they came over?
Today.
Give your camera. Yeah. Do you have any idea who he was going with or where he was going?
I have no idea. He's been acting kind of weird lately.
Say that again.
Well, I know that he does pills and stuff, and he's been trying to get out of the opiates, but he hasn't really. He just got a job at Circle K. He was the startup. And that he ended up with musician people, he says. So I don't know.
Like you think it's made up? You say it kind of like
Well,
you don't
no, it's
believe
like,
it.
well, I guess they play like instruments and stuff, and they go to like parks and stuff.
Okay.
So
Do
I
you have
don't
any
know.
idea who those people are?
I have no clue. Roy had like a whole nother life.
Okay.
He would come over and help me, like walk the dog, watch my kids. I'm a single mom, so I've got my 2 little babies. But, yeah.
And when you say you had a different life, meaning you knew about it, or
No, I didn't know anything about what
you
he did.
just knew that it happened?
Yeah.
And how do you know him?
Just around the neighborhood, of course. And then, of course, like, I'm sure you guys spoke with Ruben over there.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
Yeah, we all know each other.
And does he live here, or he just lives in the neighborhood?
Ruben?
Yeah.
He lives up there in the top
Oh,
one.
okay. So he was just walking around.
Oh, okay.
We just
Heather keeps her story simple. She confirms Roy stopped by the night before, but claims he left on foot shortly after, and she hasn't seen him since.
And is this car yours?
The Nissan?
Yeah.
Yep.
It is yours. Does anyone have your Nissan today at all?
Yeah, I heard, I determined to be he's a three. What the fuck for a while?
So, what time do you think he left?
With that.
How do you know he said it?
He told me. He said that every.
Yeah, he's used it. No, I mean, he's brought me around before, so like, I don't think anything of it.
What's his name?
His name's Kevin.
Is he here?
No.
Do you know where he's at?
He went to his sister's, I think. I'm not.
Do you think if you called him, he would come back?
I can try calling him.
It'd be great. We would love to talk to him if he's willing to come back.
What's his name?
Kevin.
What's his last name?
Dent.
Huh?
Dent.
D-E-N-T. Have you ever been in trouble before?
No.
Squeaky clean history? No law enforcement history, no jail, no nothing like that?
No.
Okay. I mean, we didn't know you, so we didn't look. So
Yeah, I know.
I just
Absolutely.
check so that I at least know if you're being honest with me
Yeah.
once I do look.
No, I know.
But as the interview progresses, Heather changes her narrative entirely, dropping a shocking accusation that completely shifts the focus of the investigation.
Any problems with Roy and Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin didn't like Roy. Roy had watched my and we have reason to believe that Roy may or may not have. So there was an issue, and I don't know. Like, Kevin was really heated about it. I don't know. So that's why, like, I mean.
Is this Kevin's daughter?
I'm sorry.
Is this Kevin's daughter, your daughter, or Kevin's
I have
daughter?
2 boys.
With Kevin though, or no?
I'm single mom. Like, I just started dating Kevin.
And when was this issue?
A couple days ago. We were all out here yesterday talking, and then came in to smoke, and I left. I came back, and then I went to bed, and after Roy left and everything, and then he, I think that's when he left it.
So, did you see Roy leave last night?
Heather insists that Roy walked out of the apartment completely unharmed. She claims she only confronted him over the allegations, which triggered a fierce verbal argument between Roy and her boyfriend, Kevin. What Heather doesn't know is that detectives are already pulling the apartment complex's security footage. And it captured everything.
Is it okay if we look in that car?
And check. Can we look in there too, your apartment?
My kids are sleeping.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Just trying to figure out if there's any problem with Kevin and Roy.
Okay. He doesn't stay here. There's none of his stuff here. It's my apartment. I just turn my lights.
Yeah, sure.
You don't have any lights?
She said she's turning the lights on.
Oh.
Talk with you over here.
While officers on the scene tear through her alibi, a separate team moves in to apprehend her boyfriend, Kevin Dent.
Like, just fold into it.
So, sorry, I'm not used to his fucking car. So, can you back me up and start me at the beginning? You say you were pulled into it. What do you mean? How'd you get pulled into it? I'm just trying to figure out how you got pulled into it.
Well, I met Heather, Heather and I together.
A couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, we met at work, whatever. Just started staying over there, a little more, like here and there. And, just met her friends, and we both know who one of her friends is. And, it's cool. Cool little dude. I just couldn't, get a read on him.
That's Roy, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So, correct. And, he would ask her weird questions when I left, like, hey, what's Kevin thinking of me? He's cool. He just seems like a weird little dude, but he's cool.
Right.
And, I don't know, he was cool. He was cool to me, and, but he just seemed off. Something about him seemed off, and, but, I don't know, I try not to get too close to people anyway, but,
Right.
So I wasn't trying to make friends over there. I was just there to see her, and do that, and, I guess he was one of the only ones that would, whatever, close enough to her to watch her dog when she needed it, or whatever, watch the kids and stuff like that. So he watched the kids a few times that I knew of already, and he was watching the kids one night, and we had came back in between the night to get the pool cue, whatever, to go play pool, and he was real jumpy and stuff that night for some weird reason, and it was she kind of watched the cameras a little bit, and it just seemed really weird. He was walking around in his boxers and kind of pacing. He seemed like he was on something that night.
Mm-hmm.
So but I've seen him other nights where he looked like he was on something too. But I don't know. And then he was jumpy when we came back, and she just started getting real paranoid about, why is he acting like that in the house? Didn't think nothing of it other than just maybe he's on one,
Right.
whatever. Nothing
Real.
with the kids or him or anything other than just maybe he's on one, just enjoying his night. And then, there was times where the camera cut off, and then it pops back up and he's walking around in his boxes. And it was just weird. And then the camera went blank again, and all of a sudden, her was on the couch. And, then obviously bad thoughts start running through your head.
Right, you start making assumptions.
Right. And just, thoughts ran from there. And basically, long story short, The following day, you know, she wanted some answers, some clarification as to why you walk around my house like that. And you know, I was there, and all I was trying to do was just do good.
So how did it go from you asking him some questions to where we are today?
I wouldn't even ask him the questions. I was getting ready to go to the store, honestly. He came over, he was just coming over to smoke a bowl. And he came over weird too, like just the way he was like interacting with me. I was outside getting ready to leave to go to the store, and he came out like, "Hey, what's up?" with his hands up. He seemed aggressive, and I just blew it off and was like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And we just sat down, started bullshitting, and eventually, you know, he went inside, and Neighbour was out there, this other guy. Went inside, Heather, they just started talking, and I said, she just got right to the point. "Hey, listen, like this, why are you walking around my house in your boxers and this and that? Why is my kid on the couch with you? And like, why is my kid telling me you're playing adult games and stuff like that?" Because she questioned the kid, like, you know, what's wrong? And she had, you know, she had the feeling, like I said before, she invited him over that night. And when he went to the bathroom before bedtime, his thing swollen, and it looked really weird. Like he had weird markings on his, you know, on his private. I've never seen it like it. Like the way the vein on his thing was, and it was just really weird. So that's why she started going hard on him, like, you know, what the fuck happened here last night? He's like, nothing. Now the kid, he's watched these kids multiple times. Nothing's ever been said, like, oh, the kids are acting weird, or everything's always been cool, static. And he said, you want to go to sleep. He went to the bathroom in his boxers because he was hot. And on the video, it's like, he's hot, he's cold, he's up, he's down, he's just pacing around, he's dressed, he's not dressed. So, he said the boy started rubbing on his thighs. And I said, why would he be rubbing on your thighs, dude? And he's like, I don't know, I just thought he was flirting with me, was his answer. So, that kind of put me in left a bad taste in my mouth. Because my daughter's a victim of
just kind of set you off.
It did. It pissed me off. I was like, you know what? Even if that did happen, who the fuck says that, dude? Who words it like that?
Right.
For.
So then what?
And then it was just, you know, like answers like that. You know. So I was like, yo, if you thought he was flirting with you, why would you pick him up and walk him, like, why would you pick him up and, like, coddle him type of thing, man? Oh, I was just trying to make him comfortable.
You're good, he's just moving the box.
I was just trying to make him comfortable, and so I just kind of just started seeing red, and I was just like, I can't even talk to this guy, because everything he says is just, I don't know, you dig yourself in a hole, dude, especially with her, like, telling her all this stuff when she asks you a question, and every answer you say is like, so, and then, you know, it escalated to, you know, yelling, and I didn't do anything, I didn't touch nobody, blah, blah, and I was like, dude, she's asking questions, you know, you're just starting to get loud and scream and yell, just tell her, you know what I'm saying, just relax. And
so then,
yeah, I'm not no dummy, that's what I'm saying, like, I don't know.
So then what? Let's get to the nuts and bolts of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So then what?
Sorry, you wanted to.
That's all right.
I'm just giving
No,
details,
yeah, it's all right. No, you're doing fine. I'm just gonna keep steering you down the path.
Like, I got to that point. It's like I'm getting pissed now. Like it does seem like something happened.
Right.
I can't say if you push this little kid, but it seems like
Starting
something
to look
happened.
that way.
I mean, whether you're dirty, just stand in front of the door, touch yourself, or did you touch this kid? But I seen what the kid's thing looks like, and don't look good, dude. That's what I told him. I was like, that don't look normal, and I've never seen no shit like that before in my life. So you know. She's pissed, and one thing leads to another. You know, she just keeps getting, you know, more and more enraged, and you know, she didn't really like hit him, but it was more like, you know, lines where a woman gets mad and she hits you once in the shoulder, and you kind of tuck away, and it's just shoulder shit, and that's pretty much how it started. You know.
Up to this point, the suspect narratives are perfectly aligned. Both Heather and Kevin are feeding the police the exact same story. But back at the apartment, the forensics team discovers a critical piece of evidence that shatters their claims completely. Inside the home, detectives notice faint traces of blood that someone tried to clean up. But the real breakthrough comes from the home's own CCTV system. The recording reveals that Roy did leave the house, But he wasn't free. The camera captured the entire brutal attack, showing Heather and Kevin beating Roy, putting him in handcuffs, and forcing him out the door. But detectives aren't done digging yet. They are about to uncover one final crucial piece of evidence, a discovery that is going to turn this entire investigation completely upside down. Equipped with this proof, investigators prepare to confront Kevin, a move that will catch him entirely off guard.
We all left together.
How's he end up in handcuffs?
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Just a lot going on in my head. Like, I have every detail. Just keep thinking about like my life right now. Like, what the fuck's gonna happen?
I'm gonna walk you through anything that I think you missed. So
yeah,
we're
I'm sorry,
good.
and I'm not trying to miss.
Oh, no stress. You're being cool.
Trying to play this out, like.
So how do you end up in handcuffs?
She put him on. Fucking. I was in the kitchen, so I was like kind of like just like watching, and she put him on. So, but I really think none of it. I'm sorry, because he was sitting down. Like he was just cool. He was calm. Yeah, she put him in handcuffs and went to go get.
And then you said the three of you left.
Back. I mean, it's just that same bullshit in between. The time, like,
just talking back and forth.
Same dumb stuff. Yeah, just reiterated.
But detectives aren't done yet. Investigators throw another curveball his way, revealing a detail he was absolutely certain they would never find out.
Let me back up again. Remember, I'm just interrupting you because I'm remembering things. Who did she call from the house?
Dude, I want to say Brandon. Sorry, because I just said that, but Brad, yes.
And what was that conversation?
I've only met that dude one time, but I don't know. I met him one time, and he just, kind of like Mr. CIA agent type guy.
The CCTV footage didn't just record a kidnapping, it also recorded a phone call. Just before they left the house, Heather reached out to her ex-boyfriend, Brad Mehn. It was the missing piece detectives needed. And by the time Brad realizes his name has been dragged into a murder investigation, officers are already on their way to arrest him.
All you guys had to do is call me. I'll come talk to you guys about anything. What's up?
Listen, we'll talk. You know what's up.
No, I really don't.
Okay. Have a seat so we're out of the sun.
Shit.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Watch your feet. There you go. Okay. Brad. Listen. You're in a heap of shit. And you know it. And you know why you're here. And you know why we're here.
No, I really don't.
Yeah, you really do. I promise. So I'm going to tell you that I'm at 37 hours of no sleep. And I'm not in the mood to mess around. So if you don't want to be honest and be forthcoming, then I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
Because I already know what you did. I've already done all the electronics to verify what I know. Okay? And you can either be honest and try to help yourself, or you can sit here and lie to me, and you know what the end result of that is. Okay? There's more to this story, I'm sure, than what we're being told. But the bottom line is, you know what you did. And you know it's bad. Really, really, really bad. And this is your chance to help yourself or to hurt yourself.
You're referring to the situation with a person out of Vegas, I'm assuming.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm referring to.
So I'm assuming that that has something to do with why she started avoiding my phone calls, and the person you guys found is the person that the last time I knew anything about it, he was still alive.
Well, I don't know. You tell me that part, and I'll tell you what information I have that dispels that. But I'm going to warn you up front that if you think you're going to lie your way through this,
I'm not going to lie.
I'm just telling you, if you think you are, you're going to get yourself in much bigger trouble.
I won't. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
So when was the last time you saw him, and what? And what's the story?
They were going to leave him in the desert to walk home. She had video proof that he molested her children, and despite repeated attempts to get her to call the cops, she decided to show up out here.
Okay.
And they beat him up. And the last I saw him, they were taking him out to the California border to make him walk home.
Okay.
That's the last I saw of any of it.
Okay. So you and I both know that that homeless guy saw you and could pick you out of a photo lineup. So let's cut the bullshit, Brad, because you're not helping yourself. I warned you up front not to do this to yourself.
No, I'm aware.
You're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself.
I went back out to Cathedral Canyon to verify whether or not she was telling the truth, and I saw that, and I didn't know if that was him. I never saw him without the bag over his head. I swear to God, I never saw him without the bag over his head.
And the other witness that saw your truck out there before that is a liar?
Truck?
Well, no, I don't think it was that truck. It's your other truck.
I was going to say, that truck has been with my wife.
Okay, both of these trucks that night, I have a witness who has pictures of them leaving your house. Okay, they have pictures of her red vehicle at your house.
No, I know.
So, Brad, like I said, I'm tired. You want to hang yourself? That's your call.
No, I don't want to hang myself.
I'm here because I care and I want people to save themselves. If you don't care, man, go to prison for life for murder. It doesn't affect me. Okay?
I don't want to go to prison.
Then stop. Forget the bullshit. Forget the story that you came up with because it's late. Okay, it's late. It's too late for that. Okay, your phones are all linked together. The GPS track is crystal clear about where you went. You didn't just watch her walk across the desert. You didn't just go to Cathedral Canyon. You met her, and I'm going from memory. I'm tired. I think it was at Barney and Gamebirds where the first GPS where the three of you come together, and then you zigzag her out into the desert, right? And then you go back to your house, and I have a witness who sees you at your house with her vehicle, and then I have a witness who sees you going out there, and then I have a witness who sees you going back out there. So let's cut the bullshit. I know what really happened. Okay, what I'm trying to figure out is how the Brad of Prump, got tied into this mess. I'm trying to help the Brad save his ass, and the Brad is sitting in my seat filling me full of bullshit.
I'm not trying to fill you full of bullshit.
Then forget the lies. Forget the lies and let's start over. How did this start? The truth, because I already know the phone call came from her to you because you're on video at her house talking to her.
She called me and said that she had proof. And I said, proof of what? And she said, proof that this fucker molested my son. I told her on numerous accounts, call the cops. And she's like, it's too late for that. I said, you need to call the cops or you need to bring them out here and dump them on the sheriff's department's doorstep and get as far away from the situation.
That's not the wording you said, Brad. That's not the wording. Her whole house is on camera.
No, I know that.
That's not the wording you said. It was something more to the effect of, bring him out here, and I don't remember the wording. It could have been, I will help, I'll take care of that, I'll show you how it's done, whatever it is, okay?
I promise
something to that effect. I heard it. It's recorded at her house on her surveillance cameras. And then the GPS is crystal clear. And her story and his story, completely consistent. The witness that saw you, completely consistent. The other witness who saw you and them at your house, completely consistent.
This is the moment Brad realizes he's been backed into a corner. Investigators have already spoken to Heather and Kevin, and the brutal truth Kevin just laid out is far more horrifying than the sanitized version Brad is trying to tell.
Fucking open the door, let Roy out. And
is Roy walking on his own at that point? Like he got out of the car, or did you have to drag him out, or?
I just opened the door and I just kind of like pulled him out.
So you pull him out, and then what happened?
Then it's his show from there.
Who's his show? Brad. So what did Brad do? Just give me some examples.
Scared him, like just like let off a couple shots. And then just like, hey. Now it seems, like letting him know like it's real now.
I know you don't want to tell me because it's gruesome, but will you tell me what Brad actually did?
Yeah, it was.
What did he do?
It was. Nightstick, like a hammer axe type thing, kind of blow towards, like touching him here and there with that, just poking him with a knife here and there, like the hits, with this thing, like the hammer, the nightstick, just shit like that. Cut him, burn him. I was like, it was like a fucking movie. And,
The two big cuts on his leg, how did those happen? Like really deep cuts on his leg. So when Brad's doing all this, what are you doing?
Watching, but not watching.
And what's Heather doing?
That kind of shock. Same.
Just standing there. And then what? So ultimately, how did it end?
Yeah, I did do it. I touched his, the the bathroom, the bedroom. Yeah, I did it, and I'm really sorry.
But he didn't stop.
Huh?
Brad didn't stop, though. So then he gets beaten, he gets stabbed, he gets blowtorched, he gets hatcheted or axed. Yeah. And then is he alive still at that point? Mm-hmm. And so then what happens next? Did you go to Brad's house at any point before that? Okay. Does Brad leave that house in the same truck or a different truck?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a few trucks. Yeah, I think he jumped in another one.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So he jumps in another truck, and then what'd you guys do?
We followed him again.
All three then took Roy out to Cathedral Canyon, the desolate desert floor where the nightmare ended. And now, the true horror of Roy Jaggers' final moments is about to be revealed.
Yeah, I noticed he's holding like a 12 gauge, 10 gauge, whatever he had, and I was like, what the f, man? And he's just kicking him, telling him, getting him closer to the edge, and roll over and like strip him.
What do you mean close to the edge?
Like it was like a little it's not like a cliff because it wasn't deep. I guess it was like
just like the edge of a canyon or something.
He's like strip him. He's in the tarp, so that's right. I'm skipping. Pull him out. He's in the tarp. Get that thing off him. Strip him. So I was like, I don't have nothing to do that. So said that, in hopes like, I'm off the hook. I'm not gonna do this. I don't gotta do no more of this. I don't. And she's like, don't look at me. I don't have a knife. He's like, here, I got mine. Do it. And while he's like, now he gives the knife to her, pulls the gun over his shoulder, and he's like, strip him. Don't f my knife up though. Strip him. And she's like doing it, but she's hesitant, and I can see like she's like, I'm scared too now. That's why I'm worried. Like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I can see her look at me like what the fuck? And she's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. He's like, you do it. Get him, long story short, I'm sorry, so get this off, strip him, and now he's free of everything. He takes the cuffs off, just poor kid's butt naked.
Is he alive?
Yeah, 100% alive, and fully alert and aware. I mean,
talking to you?
Talking.
Just out in general?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I did it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, just the same shit reiterated. I'm sorry.
Over and over again.
I didn't mean to. I don't know why.
And then what?
It's, he's pointing fucking at him. It's walk this way. Closer.
Walk that way, meaning for the kid, for Roy to move?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So Roy is walking at that point?
Yeah,
okay.
Heather and I we're, I don't know, as far as we were two of them on the steps, maybe every 10 yards, and we're not moving. And, she grabbed my hand like, what the f***? And she said, I don't know what he's doing, but this isn't what he told me. Like, this isn't, I'm supposed to get this far. And I was like, I don't even know what to say right now. I feel like I'm in a bad dream. I was like, dude's had control. And he got Roy over towards like the ledge, maybe 5 feet from him. I kicked him, get on your knees. I'm sorry, turn around. As he was walking, so he was back to him. Turn around, and now they're facing each other. Get on your knees. And he's like, do you want to die? No, I don't. That's what I told you. If you cooperated, you cool. I'll let you live. I'll let you walk out of here. And Roy just didn't say anything. I told him to get a little closer, and I looked at her and I was like I kept saying like, just jump. It's like, if this kid just fucking just jump, and jump, get the f out of here. Like, it's just my work night.
So then what happens?
He doesn't jump. He's kicked. He's pushed off.
And so he goes over the cliff?
Yeah. Yeah. And we hear metal. Like, whatever he hit something hard. And he hit metal, and it sounded bad. And, like, she kind of cringed into me, like, and I just, whatever, held her. And I heard boom. And I was like, heard the shot. And I kind of, like, I ran over to the edge, and I was like, what the f***? And I seen him, and he was running. I could see Roy
was running?
Yeah, and that shit hit me. I was like, this kid's like fight or flight right now. Like, this kid's running for his life right now. And
then what happened?
I looked at this dude, and he's just, like, it's f***ing target practice at the range. Just he eyed him, you know, like skeet shooting, just boom. And he dropped him. When I turned around and walked away.
How many times total did he shoot?
I thought 4. She said she thought she heard 5.
Where's the shotgun that you had?
I don't have a shotgun. The only shotgun I have is in my safe. I'll give you the combination to open it.
We're not. I'm not gonna waste my time, man. I'm tired. Like I said, if you want to go down for the whole thing,
I will show you.
You've already lied to me once now about this.
I'm not.
You've already lied. Yes. Yeah, you lied already, Brad. This is not how the Brad goes down. This is stupid. This is the Brad going down for some girl that he's been banging periodically. For what? For what? Is that worth it? So you lost your cool protecting her kid, and you did some stupid fucking shit. Okay? That we can live with. That we can go to the district attorney and we can say he's not a fucking cold-blooded murderer. That we can work with. He lost his cool. He lost his temper. They brought him out here in the heat of the passion. This happened. But we can't live with lies. We can't live with lies, because when you lie, that means that you're calculated, that you're a criminal.
The only thing that I did was kick the kid in the freaking stomach when he said he enjoyed what he did to her kids.
That's not true. You know how I know that's not true? Because they already took lie detector tests. Because they, unlike you, are smarter than you. Because the first thing they did is apologize and try to make things right. And tell us exactly where everything was and exactly where everything occurred that matched the electronics. Instead of lying and saying they had nothing to do with it.
I'm not saying I had nothing to do
Yes,
with it.
you did say that twice already now.
Obviously I had something to do with it.
Obviously. That's why we're sitting here. So stop with the bullshit. Let's back up and go with the truth. So she calls you, you tell her bring them out here. They come out here, where do you meet them? The truth.
Game Bird and Barney.
And then where do you go from there?
Bella Vista Gun Range.
And then where?
Came back to my house, I think.
And then what?
To Cathedral Canyon.
And then what?
That's the last of it.
No, that's not true. Then you came back to Cathedral Canyon.
I came back to Cathedral Canyon because I felt bad. Honestly, I felt bad, and I wanted to make sure he got found.
So what did you do to help with that?
When I saw somebody was already in the process of taking care of it, I left. I got scared and I ran.
So how come I have a witness, a very credible witness, spot on credible witness, who says they saw the shotgun in your hand? This is what I'm talking about, Brad. You know what?
No.
You are not. I thought you were a lot smarter than this. My whole time of knowing you, I thought you were a lot smarter.
Like
than
I
this.
said, we can open my safe. My
I don't need to
shotgun is
open
in
your
my
safe. I don't need to open your safe. I have a perfectly credible witness who watched you with the shotgun. This is the part that I tried to get you to be honest with. And yes, you thought it was dark and no one was there. I get it. But I told you up front not to fucking bullshit me.
I'm telling you, the shotgun is at my house in my safe.
That's the shotgun that you used out there.
My shotgun
No,
is in my
answer
safe.
the question. What shotgun did you use out there? The truth. Not a lie, Brad. Not a fucking lie. The truth. Where is that shotgun? This is a lie. When you pause for that long, Brad, this is a lie. You're not helping yourself. Not helping yourself. You're about to destroy your entire life. You're in trouble. There's nothing that will change that. You're in a heap of trouble. But you're destroying your life. Destroying it. The district attorney specifically told me this morning, man, I hope that Brad does the right thing. When you finally have a chance to talk to him, I hope he does the right thing. The truth. Where is that shotgun that you used out there?
I'll take you to it.
Okay, can you tell me where it is so I know where I'm going?
It's over at a friend's house.
What else is over there? Is the hatchet over there?
What hatchet?
Whatever axe or hatchet you used to cut his leg?
I didn't do it.
Brad?
Whoa. No,
Well, who did?
No. I don't know nothing about any of that.
What about the baton?
I don't know nothing about that either.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. I don't. I swear to God, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that.
Brad,
I'm not.
You've already lied to me 3 times.
No, I will admit that I know where the shotgun's at. I'm not admitting something I didn't do.
So who's the friend that has the shotgun? And does know where the shotgun was?
No.
Is he the one that was in the truck with you when you went back out there the last time?
Nobody was out there.
Yes, there was. My witness says there were 3 of you. You, Kevin, you don't fucking get it.
No.
You don't get it.
That was me.
No. Brad, at what point are you going to get that lying to me isn't helping you?
I'm not trying to lie to you.
You are.
I'm just
You're
trying
trying
not
to
drag
get away
people
with as
into it.
little as possible.
No, I'm trying not to drag innocent people.
Okay,
into
what
this.
happened at the gun range? The truth.
Heather and Kevin just beat the shit
And
out
you
of
did
the guy.
nothing. You stood there.
I told you I kicked him a couple times.
And that's it.
I didn't do anything else.
And that's it.
That's it.
And you'll pass a lie detector test
Yes,
for that.
I will.
Bet me money. I don't need to bet you. I don't need to bet you because I know you're lying, Brad.
I'm not lying.
You're not smart.
I'm not lying.
You're not smart. I'm giving you every shot to be successful.
I didn't do anything other than take a few kicks in on him.
What happened out there with the shotgun? Don't say you didn't do nothing because I have an independent eyewitness who watched the entire thing. What happened out there?
They were cutting him loose and he came at us.
And whose knife were they using, Brad? Because I have a witness that told me exactly who handed the knife to who. Whose knife did they use, Brad?
I don't know.
Really? You have no clue whose knife they used to cut him open?
As far as I know, it was one out of her vehicle.
Isn't that convenient? And then they're going to let him loose, and then what did you do? The truth.
Like I said, he started to come at us and I panicked.
And did what?
I fired around right past him and he freaking jumped off the freaking cliff into Cathedral.
And then what? Brad, then what?
I took one more shot at him and then I freaking ran.
One more shot? No. I just had my detectives send me pictures from the autopsy. Don't give me your bullshit. You didn't fire one more shot. I have an eyewitness who watched it happen, and I have an autopsy that matches exactly what the eyewitness said.
I only got him once that I know of.
How many shots did you fire?
2. There was one to scare him, and then 2...
And he jumped off the cliff when you fired that one?
Yes.
And then he's running? Or he's
running.
walking, or what?
He was running.
And then what?
I panicked, and I took 2 more shots at him, and then I took the last shot out of the shotgun to make sure it was empty before I threw it back in the car.
Why?
Sounds stupid, but it's illegal to transport a gun in a car loaded.
That sounds very dumb.
It is, but...
No, and the question I was asking is why did you shoot him?
Trying to protect her.
From? He jumped off a cliff naked.
Her mistake. She should have never let it go that far. She should have never beat him. She should have never freaking done anything except call the cops like I asked her to do in the first place.
And so you figured by shooting him and killing him, that was the solution?
No. I figured that he would be wounded and he would learn his lesson not to touch little fucking kids. And from somebody that's been my entire life and somebody who's had my children go through the exact same thing, I figured he'd have justice.
Let me ask you this,
better
Brad.
that way.
Do you think that you can trust Heather?
No.
Do you think you could back then?
Yes.
Like, did it ever cross your mind that she might...
Be playing me?
No, might be recording you? Might have audio recording of the entire beating at the gun range and the things you say?
This is the one piece of evidence Brad never saw coming. It was his single fatal mistake. The careless oversight that would completely upend his defense and crack the entire case wide open.
Brad, you don't know what I have, and when I tell you what I have, suddenly you tell me just a little piece of truth.
I don't.
I don't want a little piece of
I
truth.
don't remember everything from that freaking night. I was
but you know what
tired.
you will remember? You will remember beating someone, and you're claiming you didn't. And guess what? The audio and the witnesses that were there, their story says something different. And their story and the audio matches what I found on that man's body. So when I start this conversation with, tell the truth and save yourself, I meant that.
Can you loosen the left one just a...
Okay? I think we ought to start it fresh like we didn't have this conversation, because right about now, not only am I tired and irritated, but anyone who hears your story is going to say, man, this guy is a really bad dude. And if I thought that was true, I would never have sat here and talked to you. You'd be gone already. But I thought, knowing you and knowing your reputation and who you are as a person, that clearly you f***ed up and that you were going to do the right thing today. But that's not happening right this minute. So why don't we reset, and why don't we go back to the beginning, and let's pretend, let's start this from scratch. Okay? She calls you. You meet at Barney and Gamebird. You drive to the Bell Vista range. Then what? The truth, Brad. The truth.
Everybody was having fun taking turns at him.
With?
I got him with a belt that I left out there, stupidly. As far as the baton goes, the last time I saw it, it was in the back of her truck.
And where did that come from?
It was my old one from when I was a security guard.
Okay. And what about the hatchet axe thing?
I don't remember there being I swear to God, I don't remember there being a hatchet axe there.
Okay, what else do you remember there being? How about your handgun that you always carry on your hip? That you were shooting near his head? In this truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same place it always is, in the center console.
Okay. And did you hit him when you were shooting at him?
No.
Why were you shooting at him?
Because like I told Heather, I figured the fear of God was more important than killing him.
Okay. So everyone's whooping on him, kicking and beating him with batons and stomping on him.
Kevin frickin' put a rock in his mouth and then curb stomped him. I was like, no, I gotta go. This is too much. We need to drag him out somewhere and leave him for somebody to find him. We're done.
So then what happened?
They wrap him up. They load him in a car, and
they wrap him up because
I didn't touch.
You did not, but I clearly heard the audio that says something to the effect of "wrap him up" from you, and he proceeds to wrap him up.
I straight up said, "This, we wrap him up. We need to go."
And what'd you wrap him? What'd he wrap him in?
He wrapped him in a tarp.
And then what?
And then
we went to your house, right? Yeah. And you went to your house and you switched trucks. Why?
Went to the house and switched trucks to not burn up all the fuel in the one vehicle I have, and freaking.
Meaning you wanted to save the fuel in the other truck and go to this one? I don't understand.
Totally unrelated to the situation, but my dad caused the freaking previous store I had to freaking go under by stealing 90 grand worth of shit from the store.
Okay.
Though he's an owner, I can't do nothing about it. Technically, he has rights to everything. That's put me in a financial bind that I'm having trouble getting out of. So keeping my vehicles with enough fuel to get to work in Vegas is...
So which vehicle were you trying to keep fuel in?
The black one.
This truck out there. And you go to the Cathedral Canyon, and who takes him out of the car?
I never touched the person.
Well, no. Kicked him and punched him and beat him.
You know what I mean.
You never touched him getting out of the vehicle. Him. So he gets him out of the vehicle. Or does she?
He did.
He does. And
she spit on him.
Okay.
Twice.
Okay.
And then put a knife to his throat and said, if you ever try and touch my kids again, I'll kill myself.
Okay. And you didn't do anything with a knife?
No.
At all?
No.
They're both liars.
I swear to God, they're both lying. I never did anything with a knife. I don't even have a knife.
Well, you normally have a knife, don't you?
No. My black knife doesn't have a sheath and it goes in my boot.
So then, what happens out there? Who cuts him loose?
They both did. She started and then he finished.
With whose knife? The truth.
The knife that they had. I think it was the box knife.
Wasn't your knife?
As far as I know, the box knife wasn't mine.
Okay, so they cut him out. And who tells him to take the clothes off?
Heather.
Why? Heather says take the clothes off.
She wanted him stripped naked.
So she strips him naked. And then what? Don't give me that he jumped off a cliff. Don't give me that story. That's a bad story. I have a witness that watched what really happened. So don't give me that story again. The truth. What really happened. Something to the effect of you having him kneel down. Remember this part? Is it coming back to your memory?
I really don't remember this.
Well, what do you remember? The
Like
truth.
I said, he was up top, he was down bottom.
Well, how did he get there?
At this point, honestly, I was so tired I was delusional.
Did you push him?
I might have, I don't know.
You might have. And then you fired a shot at him. And another shot. And another shot. Right?
Yes.
And then you paused because he dropped. Right?
I don't know. I think he might have. I don't remember.
You don't remember if he dropped. So how'd you know he was dead?
I didn't, honestly.
Okay. So then what? Then you leave.
I took off.
Where's the shotgun? Who's the kid's house that you said it was at?
Cornered by the evidence, Brad finally cracks, agreeing to take officers directly to where the murder weapon is stored.
Why, stupid? Where's that? Don't grab it. Just pointing right there. The white thing. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Okay.
I was just trying to be nice to get it for you. You know.
No, I will let them do.
The search leads police straight to his mother's home. She is completely unaware of dark secret her son hid beneath her roof.
Yeah. Don't give these guys any shit, because even from behind bars, I'll still come out and ass. I'm gonna be away for a little bit, bro. Take care. Keep an eye on her for me.
All right.
All right. I appreciate you.
Anybody want to tell me what's going on?
He can tell you. You might as well tell him because I'm going to do a press release here in about 15 minutes anyway. So.
The body they found at Cathedral Canyon, I caused it.
And the shotgun that was used is in your garage.
The thing I told you I needed to put away for a couple days until I figured out what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
if I really wanted to make it go away, I wouldn't have come to you.
So Fowles is going to grab the gun and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah, we'll leave you alone, brother. So.
All right. So that's why we're here. Doesn't make much of any sense to me, but all right.
Hang on.
Hey.
Come here, Mom.
Hey, there's my favorite guy.
Yeah, that's your favorite right now. I love you, Mom.
Wait a minute. What do I see? What's that?
Oh, handcuffs.
They're called handcuffs.
Why?
And those are called cop cars.
What?
And the only reason they're in front of me is because these gentlemen know I'm not going to do anything to them.
That is true.
What do you mean arrested for?
Tell
me.
The body found at Cathedral Canyon, I caused it.
A body? Was that one?
He's not kidding.
I killed a pedophile. Instead of letting the cops handle it.
Oh, dear God. That was stupid. Why didn't you just go tell them?
Apparently that's my new MO, being stupid.
As detectives dug deeper and spoke directly with the children, the heartbreaking truth finally came to light. There was absolutely no truth to the allegations. The horrific accusation that triggered this entire nightmare was completely fabricated, making Roy an innocent man who lost his life to a senseless, brutal act of vigilante justice. But the law would ensure that a horrific crime met a severe punishment. For her role in orchestrating the kidnapping and attack, Heather Pate was sentenced to life in prison, with her first chance at parole coming after 15 years. Her boyfriend, Kevin Dent, also received a life sentence, becoming eligible for parole after 10 years. But for Brad Mehn, the man who supplied the weapons and pulled the trigger, the court showed no leniency. He was handed a life sentence with absolutely no possibility of parole, ensuring he will never take another breath as a free man.
Thanks for watching. For more such interesting content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Red Door. Keep watching and stay safe.